I thank those who came yesterday morning for the fundraising for our young people as we had a car wash. And I did help the young people. And some of you, I am forced to sit on the tip of the driver's seat, trying to reach out for the accelerator and brake. That's why those airlines could not convince me to sell for those extra leg room. My trusted friend shared this text exchange with me. He said, "Hey, beautiful," heart eyes emoji. "Are you free this weekend? I really want to take you out." The girl responded, "Who is this?" LOL. "It's me, the one who's been thinking about you 24/7. The girl responded, still vague. "Okay," the guy said, "remember that time everything was falling apart and I carried you through it?" Girl responded with two faces with tears of joy emoji. "Wait, what? LMAO, this is wild." The guy responded, "Yeah, I even forgave you after you ghosted me for years." No hard feelings though. And then the girl responded, "This is getting creepy. Are you a stalker?" LOL. "Not at all. I'm just crazy about you. I want the full experience. Healing, peace, purpose, and joy that lasts forever." Girl responded, "Sounds expensive. AF." Never mind those who don't get it. The guy responded, "Totally free." And then with a winking emoji. Ding. "Okay, this is next level. Tell me your name right now." "It's Jesus, the Lord." And the girl responded with three flashes faces emoji, with hush and screaming face emoji like, "Yep," the guy responded, "I've been trying to get your attention for a while." Moses had to climb a whole mountain just to speak to me. I'm calling you here and now. So will you go out with me? Not just one date, a lifetime together. I want to win your heart. Friends, we smile at the humor, but the exchange touches something profound. Our hesitation and unresponsiveness can make even the most loving invitation feel intrusive. Yet, this is exactly how God calls us. Personally, persistently, with tender love and unwavering pursuit. Inviting us not only to receive His gifts, but to enter fully into His own life by serving. Service is our active and thoughtful gratitude for God's abundant gifts. Unlike ordinary charity, which can keep giver and receiver at a distance, true service is intimate and transformative. It is actively doing the will of God. It is not merely a thankful reaction to what He has done for us. It is joyful participation in what He continues to do through us. This truth becomes especially clear when I meet families in my priestly ministry. Those who cherish and actively cultivate unity in the home are the most deeply attuned to God's faithfulness. What we celebrate shapes who we are. When families rejoice in how God carries them through trials, forgives them, and remains faithfully present, they naturally become eager to extend that same faithfulness beyond their own circle, turning gratitude into generous service for the wider community. Ever since my ordination, the invitations to serve has remained constant in every community. No matter the culture or place, the number of active servants is far smaller than the needs demand. In the Philippines, for instance, churches overflow at every Mass. At first we rejoice, wow, look at all these people. Yet when we compare attendance to the vast number of baptized Catholics, we see how small the active core truly is. That's why service is a calling, born from genuine encounter with the living God. Our readings today illuminate the mystery of this beautiful clarity. In the first reading, God recalls how He rescued and carried His people to safety, like on eagle's wings. Then, He invites them into a deep covenant relationship, calling them to listen to His voice and live faithfully as His treasured possession, a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. The lesson is clear. God's salvation always leads to mission. He draws us close so that we might actively serve His purposes in the world as His chosen people. St. Paul reveals the astonishing heart of this love. While we were still helpless sinners and even His enemies, Christ died for us. This reconciliation not only saves us, but powerfully transforms and equips us to live for God. The lesson is profound. God's initiating grace turns mere recipients of mercy into generous instrument of His mercy. Then in the gospel, Jesus, the Good Shepherd, looks upon the crowds with deep compassion. He sees them troubled and abandoned, like sheep without a shepherd. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. So he calls the 12, equips them, and sends them out to proclaim the kingdom, heal the sick, and freely give what they receive without cost. The lesson is powerful. Those who serve are the ones who have truly heard Lord's persistent call and responded with yes, with their yes. This is somehow the pattern for every generation. In our spiritual home in St. John's, Anglo and Hispanics, busy professionals and retirees, families and newcomers, the harvest remains wonderfully abundant. The Lord is inviting us always. He knows your name, your full schedule, your hidden struggles, and the generous heart He has placed within you. He asks for no perfection, only your attention and availability. So, will you put your flesh in God's calling? Parents and grandparents, be the first shepherds in your homes, nurturing unity rooted in God's faithfulness. Catechists and youth ministers form the present generation as God's treasured possession. Those serving in ministries, Knights of Columbus, music ministry, justice and peace, and so forth, keep building bridges and proclaiming reconciliation. Busy workers and retirees, offer your time and experience as a salt of the earth. Every one of us serve freely, listening, forgiving, teaching, praying, and loving as Christ first loved us. God's persistent call is not only His, it is ours. We are invited to align our lives with the beautiful rhythm of His love and faithfulness. When we do, His grace moves our hands and feet into a meaningful, joyful life of service. By saying yes, we join His will with joy, extending His reconciliation, compassion, and mission to our families, our parish, and beyond. Here in Colombia and everywhere, may we become the holy nation that answers today, serving freely as living signs of the Good Shepherd who still seeks every lost sheep. Each one of us, we say, "Here I am, Lord, send me." Amen.